There's ink on Renee Hadlow's hands and ink in her blood. It began at school in Auckland with an art teacher who was passionate about print and graduated to her earning a fine arts degree. A move to Nelson from Wanaka 2 years ago seemed written in the stars.
I'd been here a few months and I sort of started hunting around for an art studio and came to Founders Park, and then couldn't quite believe it when I walked into this ex-printmaking building with all these amazing machines. It was kind of a bit of a jaw-dropping moment.
She runs the business alone, but is supported by what she calls an amazing community of letterpress and printmaking experts. They provide guidance from around the country and overseas. Ms Hadlow says it takes skill to get printing right, but the secret lies in love for the craft and its history.
I think it is one of those things that, once you get ink under your nails, you sort of get addicted to it. I don't know, there's this combination of this satisfaction through driving the machines, getting all the little bits right that make the end product a work of art.
The oldest machine is an 1860 press, modelled off the earliest presses ever made. There are 2 lino-type machines and an Albion press, both of which were formerly used to print the Nelson Evening Mail. The newspaper was once housed in an old wooden building, which is part of the living museum that is Founders Heritage Park. Supervisor Sarah Newman-Watt says the park doubles as a visitor attraction and a showcase of Nelson's early industrial and commercial heritage.
We also have a number of tenants who work in the park, so a number of artisans who are here, so the likes of Renee in the printery, who's using the beautiful old presses that we have as part of what she's doing, as well as other tenants, jewellers, fashion designers, sail makers, all sorts of interesting people.
Ms Hadlow says former commercial printers volunteered their time to help get the machines working again. One of them is Ian Johnston, a former letterpress machinist who learned the trade in Christchurch. He says his path crossed with Ms Hadlow's by chance.
I came in here just to walk through the park, and I walked into the print shop and I thought, wow, there's my machine. The Heidelberg Platinum. I ran up to 3 of those when I was printing.
He says seeing and hearing the old printing machines come back to life takes him way back down memory lane.
I think a lot of skills are being lost when people can just press a button and the printer just spits it out. Here you have a connection with the typeface, the ink and the handling of the machine.
Ms Hadlow says it's also possible the resident ghost, evident in the strange flickering of lights in the room, has had something to do with making sure the presses run again.
They did warn me when I took over the lease here that there was a printer's ghost, but we haven't met him, and I think it's because we've put so much love into the machines and got them all purring again. I think he's feeling like the place is well looked after.
Fine press printing uses the pressure of a press to transfer an inked image from a plate to paper. Inks are mixed by hand and matched to the Pantone colour system. Each piece is hand-pressed one colour at a time, bringing together ink with tactile impression. Ms Hadlow has noticed a revival of the craft and the number of master printers over the past decade.
There's always people that have continued with this printing, but there's been a really amazing revival of it in the last 10 to 15 years, especially through the States and in the UK, and also some amazing letterpress and design studios in Australia and here as well,
The Armarie Room handles small design works like business cards through to large format art prints, and always a stack of wedding cards and invitations. In Nelson for First Up, Tracy Neal.